ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yomiadu and I am the CEO of Aerohub Travels and Tours. In this channel, as you all know, we talk about tours and we also talk about businesses. I talk about travels once in a while, but today I'm going to be taking you through the business routes, meaning that we're going to be talking about business today. In fact, it is an interesting topic and I want you to watch this video from the beginning to the end. Do you know why? I'm going to be telling you the factors you need to consider if you want to set up a business here in Sierra Leone. As I always say, Sierra Leone is in the western part of Africa and it is a very cool, calm and quiet country. So maybe you want to focus the radar of your business on Sierra Leone. Please, I want you to watch this video because I'll be telling you what you need to put into consideration before taking that final decision that yes, I'm going to Africa or I'm going to Sierra Leone, I want to set up a business. You need to familiarize yourself with this country. I'm in the country of Sierra Leone. So everything I'm going to say here today, you should know that yes, I know. I want to speak authoritatively because I know the things, the operations in this country. So I want you to watch this video from the beginning to the end. And if you are yet to subscribe, please, I want you to subscribe to this channel. It's a friendly channel. It's a beautiful community where we talk about businesses and also we talk about tours. Let us dive into the business talk that we have for today. Don't forget what I said. You love Sierra Leone. You want to put your money, your treasure in this country. It's a good one. But I want you to listen and watch what I'm going to be saying. Watch this video very, very well. And make sure you get your pen and your paper because I'm going to be talking about 16 factors, 16 things that you need to consider if you want to come and set up your business in this country. Before I go into the first one, let me say it again. Sierra Leone is a very good and peaceful country. Among the communities of countries in Africa, they are rated number 4 most peaceful nation in Africa. So that's to tell you that it is a good country when it comes to peace. So let's dive into it. The first thing you need to consider is the population of the country. What is the population of Sierra Leone? As we talk today, 2024, the population of the Republic of Sierra Leone is less than 10 million. Less than 10 million. I said Republic of Sierra Leone, not Federal Republic of Sierra Leone. It is called Republic of Sierra Leone. There is no federal in it. Like Nigeria. Nigeria is the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So Sierra Leone is not the Federal Republic of Sierra Leone, but the Republic of Sierra Leone. So don't forget, the population of where you want to come and put your treasure is less than 10 million. That is point number 1. Take note. The second one is the climate. The climate. What is the climate of Sierra Leone? Very, very simple. Let me explain it. The climate of Sierra Leone is tropical climate. That is where you have sun in abundance and also forest. We have forest, we have sun in abundance. No desert in Sierra Leone. No desert in Sierra Leone. We have 2 seasons within 12 months in this country. You have the wet season and we also have the dry season. Now this is June. This is the beginning of wet season or raining season in Sierra Leone. So take note of it. Maybe what you want to come and do is farming or agriculture. So take note that where you are coming has two seasons: wet season, dry season. Wet seasons will start are started already from June. So we have June, July, August for wet season. Then I think part of September also. So the remaining ones will be dry season. So take note of the season. I don't know the business you want to come and start in this country, but I am giving you clue. I am giving you what you need to consider before coming. Then the third one, I don't want to waste much of our time. The third one is what I call the currency strength. The currency strength, or the strength of the currency that we spend there. Excuse me. The currency we spend there is called leones. Leones. So Sierra Leone spends leones, Nigeria spends naira, America spends dollar, Liberia spends Liberian dollar, UK spends pounds. Excuse me. So Sierra Leone spends leones. Now, how strong is Sierra Leone money? How strong is the currency? Let me put it this way for you to understand. $100, we all know about that one. $100 as we speak in June 2024. Excuse me. $100 is 2,360 leones. $100 is 2,360 leones. Now, this 2,360 that I mentioned is the new money, the new currency. That's how they call it. But if you want to call it, some are not used to the new currency. Maybe they are still used to the old currency. So they will say $100 is 2,360,000. So whether you say 2,360,000 or 2,360 leones, you are talking about the same thing. So what we are saying is $100 is 2,360 leones. Now, what can this 2,360 buy in the market? You understand? What can it buy in the market? Now, when you go to the market, you can buy a lot of things, actually. A lot of things. I don't want to go into that, but what I'm trying to say is the currency is not too weak. It's not weak, but it's not too strong. So we are hoping that the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone will help us so that we can step up a little bit in our currency. The fourth factor that you need to consider if you want to come and set up your business in Sierra Leone is what I call commodities that sell the most. Commodities that sell the most. You see, we have some people that believe in selling what is selling. Do you understand that? What is trending? They want to be part of that business. They want to be part of that market. If you are that type, then this point number 4 is very good for you. Consider it well. What are the commodities that do sell very, very well here? Number 1 is rice. Everybody eats rice in Sierra Leone every day. Number 1 is rice. I eat rice every day. Every single day I eat rice. And I'm not the only one. Everybody in Salone eats rice every day. That is one commodity that sells very fast. Okay, another commodity that sells fast is leafy food, vegetables. Maybe you are thinking of, starting agric business. Yes, you can consider that. Cassava leaves, potato leaves, crane. These are the leaves that we eat here every day. We eat gravy. Gravy is tomato sauce. Onion sauce. It is made from onions, and people eat that week in, week out. So if you want to go into business, agribusiness, sorry, maybe you want to plant, you are a farmer, you can go into an extensive farming when it comes to these leafy foods that I'm telling you. You can grow onions in large quantity, cassava in large quantity, potato in large quantity, and what they call crane in large quantity. Okay, let me tell you another business that goes very, very fast. Commodity that people buy. That is oil and gas. We can't do without fueling our vehicles. In Sierra Leone, there are many vehicles, many tricycles, many motorbikes. So how are we going to do without filling it up? And don't forget, in our homes, we make use of gas to cook. So if that is your own line of business, you can consider it. So it's a good consideration. Let me move to number 5. Point number 5, what you need to consider before coming to set up your business here in Sierra Leone. That's what I call what Sierra Leone does not have, what we don't have in Sierra Leone. In some of my videos that I did in the past, you will see, maybe I'm going to drop the links here. We don't have shopping mall. I keep saying this, we don't have shopping mall in Sierra Leone. We have supermarkets. We don't have shopping mall. So maybe you are an investor, you have the mega box or a group of investors. Please, Sierra Leone is ripe enough to have shopping mall, standard shopping mall, big shopping mall, like what we have in Nigeria, like what we have in Kenya, in South Africa. Sierra Leone too is of age. We can have such. So if you have mega box, you can come and invest in shopping mall. Now let me tell you another thing that we don't have here. Uber. We don't have Uber. That is online taxis. We don't have it here. I know they do car hire service. It's not so prominent. It's not so much like that in Sierra Leone. So if you have money and you want to go into that kind of transportation, you can come and set up your own Uber business here. I tell you, you are not going to have any regrets for doing that. Lest I forget, guys, the business that we don't have here. I was talking about the things we don't have. The third one that I forgot to mention is quad bikes. Quad bikes. This four-wheeler that people use, by the beach side. A lot of people do come to beach every day, especially during the weekends. Assuming somebody has quad bikes, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 10, and you put it here for hire, for rent. People will be driving it. In Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, you will see a lot of that, by the beach side. So quad bikes, if you love that, you can put in your money on that. So let me go to number 6. The 6th point that you need to consider before coming to start your business in Sierra Leone is what I call the working population. The working population. That means I'm talking about the youths, those who are strong, those who are energetic, those who has what it takes to work. They have the discipline of their minds to work. Yes, Sierra Leone has it. As a matter of fact, in Africa, you to go and Google it, they have the highest IQ in Africa. So if you are looking for youths that are versatile, youths that are well disciplined, youths that knows their onions, youths that know how to work, I tell you, you can get such youths among Sierra Leoneans. So I don't know the kind of business you want to bring here. I don't know the kind of investment you are thinking you want to put here. If you have youth in your mind, I tell you, just go and rest your mind. Just be at peace. What you only need to do is to supervise. And I tell you, once you give them field supervision, they will do what is right, especially if a Sierra Leonean is the manager of your company. You are going to do well. So that is number 6. Then let me go to number 7. The 7th factor that you need to consider if you want to bring your business here is the literacy level of Sierra Leoneans. The literacy level of Sierra Leoneans. Look, I've been to a few African countries, yes, but I keep wondering why Sierra Leoneans, especially the women, I keep wondering why they still go to school even after giving birth to children. I have seen women who have 4 children and they are still going back to the university. That's to tell you that the literacy level is high. The literacy level of people in Sierra Leone is high. Out of every 5 Sierra Leonean that you gather, 3 at least will be a graduate. I tell you, the literacy level here is very, very high. That is point number 7. Let me go on to point number 8. Point number 8. That's what I call the techie state. Techie. The technological level of Sierra Leone. This one is not so high. It's not so high. So which means if you want to start a business and it has to do with technology, AI and the rest, I tell you, you can come and start it up. This is like a virgin land for technological growth. It's like a virgin land. If you start that business and you put them through, you will not have problem. You will not struggle because, okay, go to Lagos. In Lagos, there are a lot of what they call smart houses. You know, you just enter the house with a press on a button or using a card. The whole house will be lighted up. That's a smart house. We may have 1 or 2 here, but I can tell you they are not enough. That is just one aspect of technology. So the techie knowledge here is not so high. So if you have interest or your own line of business has to do with technology, you can come and start it here. I tell you, a lot of people will learn from you because they are ready. Don't forget I said the literacy level is high. So once you introduce it to them, I tell you, a lot of people will be part of what you are doing. We have been discussing the factors to consider if you want to bring your business here. Maybe you even want to relocate your business from the country where it is to Sierra Leone. Please consider all these factors we've been talking about. Or maybe you want to have an extension of your business. Your business is presently in country A. You want to move to another country. You can look towards the direction of Sierra Leone, but make sure you watch this video. And those of us who are watching the video, please, I want you to share this video. Let it go viral, especially to businessmen and women. Let them watch the video, write it down, do their findings before they can come. So guys, let's move on. Number 9 is what I call stability of government. You can ask people, this country is very, very stable. The last time we had war in this country was about 20-something years ago. And since then, there has been peace in this country. So there is stability of government. That is number 9. Number 10 is what I call flexible government policies. Flexible government policies. I have interviewed some Nigerians, prominent Nigerians who are doing business here, and they told me that the government policy is very, very good, favorable for those who are into business. So I don't want to talk much on that, but let it sink in your mind that the government policies here, they are very, very flexible. Then let me move on to number 11. That's what I call loan accessibility. Loan accessibility. Now, let me shock you. Do you know that Sierra Leoneans don't go to banks to borrow? I had this from, a reliable source. It's a top secret. They have money locked up in banks. Sierra Leoneans, they are always contented with what they have. They don't like going to access loan. You see? So you as a foreign investor, or even if you are an indigene, you are a national of this country, you want to expand your business, you can go to banks. Access loan, I tell you, they have money in Sierra Leone banks. So I don't want to go beyond that. That is number 11. Now let me go to number 12. That's what I call the luminary system. That's the legal system or the judiciary system. In this country, I tell you, they follow procedure. They follow procedure. If you are right, you will be right. If you are wrong, you will be wrong. If you are right, they won't say you are wrong. If you are wrong, they won't say you are right. So they have nice, interesting luminary system. I'll move on to number 13. That's what I call company registration. You want to register your company here, maximum of 5 working days. Your company is registered. It is as easy as ABC. So it is a good factor to consider. So don't go to a country where registration will take forever before it will be ready. In Sierra Leone, within 1 week, max 2 weeks. That's 10 working days, it will be done. Then I move on to number 14. That's what I call the security conditions. Sierra Leone is peaceful. Sierra Leone is safe. Even me, at times in the middle of the night, I do drive out. Drive out, go out 1 a.m. and come back maybe 3 a.m. Nobody except the police who are on parade in the night. Once they stop you, they search you. That's all. And you're able to present whatever they ask you to present. Your license, your whatever. Once you are done, just go. So the security system here is perfect. So if you are just joining us, please, this is Untapped Travels and Tours YouTube channel. I want you to subscribe to this channel. Just click on the subscription button. Then there is a bell-like icon beside subscribe. Just click on it too. That's a notification bell. What that means is anytime I drop a video, you will be among the first set of people that YouTube is going to show my video to. Okay? And don't forget, I talk about businesses and I also talk about travels and tours. So today's own, I've been talking about business. I want to move on to point number 15. The things you need to consider if you want to start up a business in Sierra Leone. Either you are relocating your business here or you are extending it to Sierra Leone. So I want to talk about this number 15. That's what I call social amenities. Social amenities. Here I'm going to be talking about electricity and water. Electricity and water. Now let me say this. Electricity is not that bad in Sierra Leone. I tell you, it is not that bad. So if you want to set up your business, whether it is a small business or a medium business or a big business, and you need electricity, I tell you guys, you can rest your mind and enjoy electricity. There is a Nigerian. I visited his office some time ago. He has a factory. He molds blocks. Maybe he's even watching me right now. He said he hardly make use of his generating set, his generator, meaning that the light is stable, as in the electricity is stable. So electricity is stable in Sierra Leone, especially here in Freetown. Electricity is very, very stable. So I don't want you to exercise any fear. Your business requires electricity. Come over here. Electricity is here, you know, plenty. Boku boku, as we always say. Okay, then I'll also talk about water. Water supply is, I can give the government of Sierra Leone 80% for water supply. Like the place where I live, we have water, as in the water corporation supplies us water 3 times in a week. And that is how they do it all over Freetown, to the best of my knowledge. So guys, if your business requires water, I don't think you need to panic. So just come over. You are going to enjoy us. Then I want to go to the last one, number 16. If you have been enjoying this video, please, I want you to press the like button. Also write your comment. Maybe you have questions. Just write your comment and I will attend to every comment that I see in this video. So the last one, number 16, is what I call international trade. Let's look at the international trading system of Sierra Leone. What's international trade? That's a trade between one country and another country. I tell you, there is a good rapport between Sierra Leone and the neighboring countries. Liberia, Guinea, even down to Zambia. To Gambia. Zambia is in the southern part of Africa. Gambia is in western part of Africa. So there is a good relationship between the government and the people of Sierra Leone and the government and the people of those countries, you know, those surrounding countries. Meaning that if your own business has to do with movement from one country to the other, so international trade system will favor you here because you'll be able to do your business with other countries. So guys, I believe these 16 points of mine will help you, will guide you whether to relocate your business into Sierra Leone or to start a business here in Sierra Leone. So guys, if you have any question, just let me know in the comment section. And if you feel, oh, I've tried but I've not done enough, anything you want to add to it, please, I want you to, you know, do not hesitate, just write it out. Let's see it so that we can all grow and learn together. So guys, till I see you again next week, I remain ever sincerely yours, Yomi Adu. Keep watching Untapped Travels and Tours YouTube channel.